put some pre-emergent down in this yard, I'm going to show you step by step on how to apply Yard Mastery, Sunnyland, any pre-emergent that you get. I'm going to show you how to put it. Here we have the Yard Mastery 007. Guys, there'll be a link down there somewhere, a product link, or you can go to my bio and click on my Yard Mastery link and order this fertilizer right here. But I'm going to show you step by step on how to do this. Now, first, once you get your fertilizer, you have to cut it open with scissors, knife, or anything. But do this first. Here are some things you're going to need. You're going to need the fertilizer spreader, long pants, long sleeves, protective eyewear, gloves if you got them. All right, and then this is the Let's Go spreader right here, guys. This is more or less one of the high-end spreaders. It's not cheap. I do have a link in my bio or in my Amazon store. You can go there, click on the order one. Now, let's keep this in mind. This is a $400 spreader. The one when I bought it, it came with the cover to go on it. Now, that cover right there helps prevent stuff from falling out if you actually trip or spill it over, and it can keep the rain from going in. So before you put this stuff down, you need to know your square footage. Now, square footage equals width times length. I give you example, 50 feet by 20 feet long equals 1,000 square feet. But you can go to one of these Google Earth, you can download the Yard Mastery app, and it will actually show you or tell you or map out your yard so you can actually put down the right amount of pre-emergent down on it. Now, when you get that Yard Mastery one, it's not going to have the settings on the bag. The setting, is that upside down? Nope, the settings is going to come on this card right here. All right, now a lot of you guys are going to be using that Scott's, which is okay. I'm not a fan of it, but if you got a Let's Go spreader, you need to go ahead and put your spreader settings on 14. Let me show you. We got it dialed in with this one on 14. All right, look at the back of that card that I showed you previously right here for your spreader settings. If you have a Scott's, I think it's 5.25, but check that card out. Now we're going to go ahead and pour it in here. And when you pour it in here, guys, make sure that you have it locked so it don't spill out at the bottom. All right, make sure you know your square footage. Go ahead, pour it in here. Don't pour it on, or don't apply this on wet grass. Grass must be dry for it to fall down to the soil surface right here. Like I said, you can see that for diamond. I'm gonna touch it with my hands so I can drum up the comments. But all of it has that per diamond color, that yellowish. And I'm gonna explain to you what this is also. If you wait to the end, the last swipe, I'm gonna tell you something about this. So guys, when you go ahead and open it up, you wanna make sure you get it all on the grass, not on the concrete. If you do, you gotta come back with a blower and go ahead and blow it back into the yard. But what I get asked this question a lot too is about, I'm gonna let Junior do his thing. You see this Dallas grass right here? So if you have a lot of weeds in your yard, guys, you still can apply pre-emergent. The pre-emergent is not going to kill the weeds that are there. The pre-emergent is going to prevent the weeds that haven't germinated. And the reason I'm telling you this is I had a guy who's trying to be smart in the comments telling me, oh, that doesn't make any difference. The weeds are there, so why are you putting out pre-emergent? Hence the word pre-emergent. I don't care how many weeds you got, you still can apply this to a yard full of weeds, but you're gonna have to treat the current weeds with a post-emergent. So one of the things you wanna make sure that you do is apply this evenly on the lawn, all right? You're gonna have to learn and watch where the fertilizer or pre-emergent actually lands. All right, and you want to keep it in that area. If you do happen to get some on the concrete, guys, you can simply take a blower and blow it in mariachi band. Hold on. So sometimes you won't get the perfect coverage like you want, but if you overlap with the pre-emergent, it's not going to hurt the yard. Okay? You just want to make sure you apply it as evenly as possible. And like I said, when you get that debris that's falling out onto the concrete, you're gonna have to take a blower and blow it back over into the yard. All right, guys. So you know when you put it down, of course you know you got to water in, but I'm gonna tell you some bonus tips that's going to enhance the effects of you using this pre-emergent. Of course, you got to water it in, and you got to water it in deeply. You can't just sprinkle some water on it, guys. You got to get it watered in about 1 inch or 2 into the soil. All right. There's no real way you can just look at it and say, oh, I think that's about 1 inch. But if you stick a screwdriver in the ground and it goes down after you water it, you're doing good. Let me show you this other tip. So you see these dandelions and all these other weeds, plantain weeds and stuff like that. Guys, what you need to do is go ahead and get a weed kill for lawn formula. I always recommend the 470 Spectricide and just spray them. All right, you want to go ahead and kill the current weeds. Even though we're in fall, don't let these weeds just sit here. Go ahead and help them die off so you can get down to the root, and that way you'll have less weeds next year. All right, guys, let me show you something else you need to do. Is you need to go ahead and take that get your blower, battery blower, and blow the granulars off the concrete. Technically, you should do that, common courtesy, because people walking their dogs and stuff. You don't want them stepping all that. So just go ahead and blow it back into the yard. Right? That way it'll look neater. So I want to show you this right here too. All right, this is the prodiamine formula right here. And what I want to show you is this. This is not big chunks of prodiamine. People keep misunderstanding this. These granulars, I don't know what they make theirs out of, are carrier agents. They spray the prodiamine on those carrier agents. All right, so when you push the spreader and it flies out the broadcast and it lands, when you water this, the chemical is going to wash off that right there and create a barrier in the soil. Now, you may see some residue left over in the yard. That's not prodiamine, guys. The chemical actually came off. It's just going to take time for the carrier agent to break down. So, guys, if you found that interesting and you learned something about pre-emergent, do me a favor. Go ahead and hit the subscription button, guys. Join my paid subscription, $4.99 a month. I'm going to help you out all season long with geek bonus tips, bonus videos. You can try the one-on-one consultations. Come to your property and we'll walk through it and I'll show you all the tips and the tricks. Or you can do virtual. We can do it over the phone or Instagram. However you want to do it, guys. I'll make life easier for you in your lawn. But most importantly, I need you to hit that subscription button right now. And I need you to share this video. This is Michael Bowman, and I'll talk to you soon.